All right, so the house that we in the 10th house, okay? So how this Jupiter in Pisces retrograding is gonna affect your 10th house? It's gonna affect your career, your profession, your responsibility, your reputation, your your material success, parents, achievement, figures, like social status. Okay, so you may find like past situation coming in, like, so past career, like maybe you wanted to be something or do something before, and now you're finding yourself thinking about it again, like, oh, I didn't want to do that, should I do that? Like you're thinking about whether you should do that. You should follow that career path. Okay, I'm getting like you overthinking about it too, though, like whether you should do it or not. But things from the past coming back, like past profession, what you wanted to do, who you wanted to be. Should you do that now? Should you not do that? Should you continue what you were doing? Should you, assessing everything. Okay. Also your responsibility. So past responsibility that you had that you weren't doing, you're doing it now. You're not, it's like this retrograde is gonna kick your butt if you're not doing you taking care of your responsibility. Okay, so it's gonna come back up, like, hey, you were gonna do this now, you're gonna do this. And it can be the minus thing, whether it's like, an area of your room that wasn't clean that you say you were gonna clean, and you're just sitting there. This Mercury retrograde is gonna, something's gonna happen where you're gonna have to pay attention to that area. You're gonna have to do something about it. Okay, but something like that. Okay, and it can be small, big, however, whatever responsibility you have is going to pop back up. Okay, because it's something from the past, something you haven't done, something that you need to do. Okay, something you need to acknowledge, something you need to pay attention to right now. So it's going to pop back up, stuff like that. Also your reputation. Okay, how other people see you. You may be thinking about how the people saw you before, how you think people saw you before, and it might be popping up back in your head, like, this person thought of me like this, or this person is thinking about me, or like people looked at me this way, or when I did that, they looked at me this way. And it's like you're gonna have to like kind of just move past that. Okay, and work on your how you choose to see how you choose other people to see you now. How do you want to be seen? Who are you truly? Because it takes you knowing yourself to know how you're being seen. Because if you don't know how other people see you, then you truly know yourself. Okay, so you knowing yourself, knowing how you come off, you know exactly, like, okay, like this is really you, like, yeah. So you won't be sitting there questioning whether, like, is this person looking at me this way or not? Because like you already know who you are, and you just go by that. Like, doesn't matter what other people think or say. Who you are, how you act, about, so like you're gonna be very focused on like your reputation, your social status, how other people see you, your social media. You may want to rearrange your social media, redo certain things, do something new. Some of you guys, it's like you may want to like certain things, like some small, as far as like something that you watch on your social media like a while ago popping back up, like something you were interested in popping back up on your social. Now you're paying attention to that even more, or like just basically like just your how other people reacted to what you were posting on social media. You may get those same reaction now. I don't know, it just depends. Like things that you wanted probably to do or post on your social, but you were too focused on your reputation. You didn't want your reputation to be ruined, or your people to look at you a certain way. Now you're choosing to like, yeah, let me just do this, I mean, just do it. Like, why not? Because then you just went off of what people would have thought, but now you're just doing it, and it's like you already thought about what people would have thought. So now you're just doing it to see if it's actually going to be what you thought it was going to be. Also like your material success. Okay, so You may find yourself very focused on like what you have material wise, like what you want to have around you. You know, you may find yourself wanting to buy certain things, buying that thing that you wanted, you know, before, and now you're buying it now, you know. What you've been able to you know, get, you know, material wise, you know, whatever you've been successful at achieving, you know, you are paying attention to that basically. And then we have parents. Your parents play a big part too on this Mercury retrograde. So your parents may affect your individuality in a way. You may feel like you're compromising a lot when it comes to your parents. Ooh. Or you may be thinking about how like a parent may have done something, and like how it's affecting you now, how your parents treated you then and how it's affecting you now. Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. We have achievement. Okay, what have you achieved? What haven't you achieved? You know, you're thinking about that and thinking about whether you want to, you know, what you should do to achieve them now. Okay, or this Mercury retrograde is gonna kick you in the butt. Like, you have things that you said you wanted to achieve, you kept setting your intention. Are you gonna do some? Are you gonna do something? Like, see, you said you wanted to do this, have you done it? You say you wanted this, did you get it? You know, like, or did you just what did you think? What do you think? Like the retrograde is just like a big kick in the ball, like to just bring you back to reality. Like, are you doing what you need to do? Are you on the path? Are you on the way? Are you doing, you know, like, have you learned the lesson? Are you learning the lesson? You know, are you getting it? You get it? You get it? You get it? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Type of energy that, you know, like with this retrograde, it's like, all retrograde in general, it's like, are we there yet? Like, are you doing it? Are you doing it? Are you, you know, like, you getting it? You get the message, you get the memo, you get, you know, you get the lesson here, you know, like, what's up? You know, that type of energy. So whatever you wanted to achieve before, you're achieving it now. Okay, or you just, you know, achieving whatever it is that you want to achieve. Basically, you're working on it now. You're being called to work on it now. Okay. So yeah, the channel message that I have for you is that just be you and do what you gotta do. Be you and do what you gotta do. Like, when it comes to your career, you know, like, what do you want to do? What are you passionate about? You know, like, because again, like, you may feel as though, oh, you know, you passionate doing something, but like, it's like, oh, but you know, there's so many competition out there. That's what I'm picking up on too. There's so many competition out there. What if I never do this? But then you manifesting that. It's like, you need to trust and believe that whatever you're passionate about, as long as you express it and you do it with your heart, it's gonna always have good, positive income. And again, everything takes time. You never know when that shift is gonna happen. Okay, it can happen in a day, in a week, in a month, in a year, in 2 years, whatever, however long. Just don't lose, you know, like, just do what you're passionate about. Even if you want to have another job or whatever, just to be on the safe side, but do what you're passionate about, because it's gonna take you far. Okay, it's gonna take you far. Okay, don't lose that. Okay, thinking, oh, I shouldn't even do what I'm passionate about, let me just go work for somebody, and you just do that the rest of your life and you feel miserable, you know. But it's like you could do that and still do what you passionate about, you know, because that's for you. That's your personal, like, achievement right there. Like, you, like, that's your, you know, like, I hope you get it. But yeah, not only that, but also, like, you know, just when it comes to your social, like, who do you want to be? How do you want people to see you? Who do you see yourself as being? Are you funny? You know, are you gorgeous? Are you pretty? Are you athletic? Are you, and you build your social as that, you know, like, because if you have that energy alone, and it's a strong energy that you carry, when you push that out, you're gonna get a lot from that. You know, a lot of people are gonna resonate with that, because that energy, you have it a lot. You know, you have it abundantly, you have it like, you know, effortlessly, you know, that somebody may not have, and somebody may need you to be there so they can learn that from you, so they can get the motivation from you to do just that. You know, because some people are in the same type of, you know, similar different path that we on. Some people are, you know, it's just how it is, you know, because we're all here to help each other grow and expand, like I said before. So just being you, do what you feel is not you naturally come out with. You know, if you're funny, post more funny things, do more funny videos. You know, if you like into fashion, if you're pretty, if you're cute, into makeup, post more of that. You know, post more of yourself. If you're into working out, like you know, like, or anything, post more of that. You know, and that's where your success is gonna come from. When it comes to your social, you're gonna attract more people that are gonna resonate with that. Okay, because if you do something that is out of your energy field, you know, you always gonna be met with resistance, and you're always gonna be frustrated, like, why am I getting something, like, and it's like, that's not your field, that's not like your energy, like, that's, stay in your lane, stay in your space, embody that, like, make it grow, you know, like, basically. So yeah, that's the message that I have for you. Just be you and do what you gotta do. Okay, don't slack off, do what you gotta do, basically. Okay, so yeah, that's it for you. I hope you enjoy this, I hope you gain something, and next time, stay at peace and balance always. Bye.